Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto News. I'm here today to give you an update on the famous Solana. Okay, we're going to be going through Solana from a technical analysis standpoint and looking at a potential trade here that we've identified to give you guys as much value as possible here because it's looking pretty goddamn good. Okay, if you like the content, guys, smash a little like on it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, notification bell on. You're never going to miss one of our uploads as well. Moving on to Solana, looking at this from a macro perspective to start this video off, guys, let's look at market structure. Let's look at higher lows, okay? So the higher lows that we do have plotted in are these lovely, lovely yellow lines, okay? These have been plotted in since the start of the run back in early September 2023 here. And you can see we've seen a really nice run up setting these higher lows. And what I mean by this, guys, is you can see we have a high, we come down, we set a low, and then we break this high. Once we break this high, you can see this actually confirms our higher low down here, okay? So it's an unconfirmed higher low unless you break the high. Definitely a bit of trading education there for you guys there, because a lot of people do their higher lows and the market structure pretty wrong, okay? So the key points we need to be looking out for there is you can see we've broken that high. Now we have a pullback, and then we break that high again, guys. Breaking that high again is essentially confirming this is the higher low. So the most recent confirmed bullish market structure higher low that we do have plotted in for this asset is down at $104, okay? So Solana market structure higher low on the macro is $104. So as long as we're above $104, guys, we're in a bullish market structure. Very nice to see. Good stuff there for Solana. Looking pretty goddamn juicy overall. Yes, we've had a big pullback. It's absolutely natural for this to happen. Bitcoin pulled back quite aggressively. Bitcoin dominance is still going up. It's only right for this to happen, guys. So, yeah, just market structure looks bullish overall. Now, what are we seeing currently with Solana? This is what I really want to get into, guys, because it's getting pretty good out here. Okay, it's getting pretty good out here. Let's jump to the 4 hour and let's discuss this in a bit more detail here because there is a trade that I am looking for here. Now, you can see we do have clearly a lovely parallel channel here. We've got a lovely parallel channel here with a resistance on the top side. Lovely resistance and, of course, support on the lower side as well. Now, you can see there is a little bit of spillage either side here outside of this sort of range that we were playing in here, but that's absolutely fine as long as we're going to be entering our trade above the spillage, what we call trap zones. We need to basically be they're called trap zones for a reason. We don't want to get involved with a trade if we're going to be trading in a trap zone. It's called a trap zone for a reason, right? So yeah, let's get into the next trade that we are looking at for Solana and the reasoning why I'm doing this video. The reason why I'm doing this video, guys, is because you can see that we are actually on a breakout scenario to the upside, okay? The breakout scenario to the upside has the measure move drawn in like this, okay? And this is going to be the breakout scenario. We are currently in it, okay? We're currently in it, but we need to be vigilant, okay? We need to be very, very aware here for this because, one, the pump is just ridiculously big and usually you have a pullback before you see continuation. So if we were to enter now, we're likely to get rejected and then maybe we fall back down inside of this area. What we're sort of looking for here is that initial retest here of this area, retesting this area, couple of wicks to the downside, and then we're looking for that lovely, lovely entry showing that the support is holding, and then the moonshot is going to be formed, okay? The one thing that I do want to touch on quickly, guys, is going to be is 0.236 Fibonacci retracement. This is a very key area here for Solana overall. If you look at the support that we've had on this previously in previous price action, absolutely very, very, very strong here. So we need to be very, very aware about this because if we are going to be breaking this to the upside, the support, the momentum from this zone is not small, okay? It's really, really, really strong here. You're looking at 6% there. You're looking at probably 20% there. Ridiculous stuff. So, yeah, that's definitely something bullish on our side. But again, it is Fibonacci retracement, guys. We need to be aware for resistance. And we're sort of watching the price right now to see how much resistance we're going to get off this in terms of momentum. If momentum is going to be weak here, then it's going to be really good for us in the future for a potential break to the upside when we do see our entry point coming through. So it's definitely something to really be looking out for there. And we are going to be using that as probably our first take profit just to be safe, just to be cautious there. Now, let's talk other indicators. Let's talk prediction for this potential move to the upside. So again, as I said, that's the measure move. The move is all the way up to around $184 for Solana, and it will be an 18% gain to the upside. So it's very lucrative, very profitable. Is is the word there, and overall it's looking pretty good. Okay, so yeah, definitely something to really be looking out for there. Let's look at the quantum insight here, and let's look at momentum, and let's look at stochastic, and let's look at money flow. Okay, so you can see that we've got the quantum insight coming through here, giving us continuous AI bullish signals here. Continuous. We have eight bullish signals here on the 4 hour. Ridiculous stuff, basically saying that we're going up here. Okay, basically saying that we're continuously going up. We've now seen money flow turn bullish after seeing a test there, turn bullish, and we're seeing it basically looking like it's going to head up here, which is going to be looking pretty good. One thing that does concern me is the overextended momentum to the upside, which again, it's completely expected after seeing such a aggressive pump to the upside. So sort of what we're looking for here is this momentum to sort of play out to the downside. Just like being overbought on the RSI, momentum's sort of the same here. We need to see us basically come down a bit here. So you can see the overextended momentum on this side. If we jump to that on the chart, you can see pretty much directly we saw a nice big pullback. Okay, what are we looking for now? The same scenario coming through for Solana, a nice pullback. How big is that pullback going to be? You decide, but it's looking pretty chopsy right now for a bit of continuation to the downside, basically just rectifying that pump that we did see here. So be aware, we will see a better entry than this because we will be coming down here, in my opinion. And also on top of that, you can see that we have broke this high. We broke this high on the chart, but we haven't broke it in terms of the momentum swing. So it's still actually a lower point here on the momentum compared to what it previously was in this pump, which is a momentum divergence, guys. Okay, so this is another bearish sign here for Solana to have a bit more downside. So again, this is why we're not entering. We're basically waiting for a lovely, lovely entry here. Now let's look at stochastic as well. Stochastic has crossed over to the top side very aggressive. It couldn't be any higher if it tried here. So it is looking for a move to the downside as well here for Solana. Again, nothing crazy. Still going to be a breakout scenario in my opinion, but we're looking for that retest coming down to around 155 and then the entry point just after that point at around 160. So overall, Solana is not looking too bad for a nice position, just waiting for a bit of a pullback beforehand. Okay, that's going to be it from me, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section of my TA of Solana, whether you're holding it, whether you're going to get involved with this position. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. We're not financial advisors on crypto news here, guys. We're just here for educational purposes only, okay? But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one.